webinar. This is a fantastic opportunity we have in this market. Now, in this presentation, we're going to be referring to HKI, and in that case, we're referring to mainland China, not Hong Kong. And after this presentation, I'll take questions, so please make notes of any questions you may have in the meantime. And Larry Shu, also in Taipei at the moment, he's on the line with me, and he'll also be helping with the questions at the end of the presentation. So what we're announcing here, in the email that went out, it mentioned Hong Kong, but really this is the HKI, meaning what we're doing is we're shipping into mainland China, and we are open in Hong Kong, and we will be having the initial launch meeting in Hong Kong as well. So this has been about 2 years in the making. There's been a lot of planning behind this method of marketing. The method that we're developing this HKI market is using e-commerce or online shopping. So it's not network marketing. And however, the comp plan and everything will be the same. So over the last 12 years, there's been other MLM companies that have used this exact same method to develop sales in this market very successfully. And so everything's in place. There's been, like I said, a lot of planning involved, using proven system for marketing into the HKI market, and very successfully. So the reason this method is used is because the law in mainland China actually prohibits MLM. But that hasn't stopped many MLM companies from marketing in mainland China using the e-commerce or online shopping method. Now, the people in this market, they love to make money. So if you find the right experienced networkers, your organization will grow at incredible speed. We'll start off here with the enrollment packages. Now, to keep it simple, we only have 3 enrollment packages in HKI. And the first one is the gold package that we're all familiar with, the gold variety pack. On every one of these packages in the HKI market, the shipping and handling is just a straight 5%. So that's easy for everybody there to figure out, and and that's due to extra costs involved in that market. So it's this gold package is exactly the same as all as it is worldwide, and fast start, etc. The next enrollment package is the $14.99 package, and what's interesting about this is this keeps somebody active for 3 months, and it actually is this package does not, it's not a diamond package, so this package does not trigger any wave bonuses in the HKI market, but rather the product introduction bonus. So it's a straight $500 product introduction bonus to the sponsor. There's nothing, it's not split up like the previous diamond, just straight $500. And that is, in the HK market, from what I understand, that's the largest commission anyone can earn in any company there on a package of this size. So that is, really exciting to the members that get involved in HKI. The next enrollment business builder package, it's called Business Builder 168. Now, this is $21.99, and this is the best value, and it keeps someone active for 9 months. The value is, about this. Basically, it's this is going to be the choice package for most people there. People don't want in HKI, they're not. They prefer not to use credit cards, and they only have a couple credit cards. Typically, there's the local credit card and one for international use. Most people don't have the credit cards for international use. So because of that, they prefer to purchase one package and stay active, for 6 months or 9 months. So because of that, this is the package that is going to be the most attractive for the market, $21.99. And the product introduction bonus on this also is $500. So it's going to be also very attractive from the just the direct sales point of view, from people referring others to buy this pack. You can see all the details on the slide. Basically, 600 BB goes into the binary plan, and immediately, and then 117 BB per month for 5 months. But it keeps someone active for 9 months. And again, that doesn't trigger any wave bonuses. But that $500 fast start's huge. Okay, so we've got a package promotion that's going to, it's for that 168 package. Now, during this package promotion period, there's actually going to be an extended qualification period given for people to purchase that 168 package. So between June 24th to October 20, that's 17 weeks, anyone that purchases that Business Builder 168 package for $21.99, instead of having a 9-week, I should say a 9-month qualification, people that purchase that package are going to stay active for a full year, 12 months, and also be qualified for all the commissions, all bonuses, all matching bonuses. And but the level of the matching bonuses would be earned, that'll be decided by the other matching bonus qualifications. So they'll still need to qualify with, the number of cycles that are required, etc. But it will qualify them as far as their purchase requirements go. So that's huge. So for $21.99, someone there can stay active for a full year, and it also gives them an opportunity to make great upfront cash bonuses, $500, and a lot of money in the binary as well, and that keeps going monthly, so it'll keep those residual incomes as well. Excuse me. The second promotion is the launch meeting promotion, and this is the same time period from June 24th to October 20, 17 weeks. And to participate, you must be a LifeWave Diamond member or equivalent, and personally sponsor 2 new members in the HKI market only. So these would be members that are purchasing in mainland China, not in Hong Kong. Okay, so they're purchasing, like I said, for under online shopping, e-commerce. We're not reselling product there. They're purchasing for their own use. And so you simply personally sponsor 2 new members in the HKI market who purchase the BB 168 enrollment package. That's the $21.99 pack. So the benefit is you get to meet LifeWave's CEO, David Schmidt, and President, Mike Collins. And this is a free 2-day, 1-night stay in Hong Kong to attend the LifeWave November 16th and 17th launch meeting. And so this includes hotel accommodation and meals based on double occupancy. Now there is some further details on the meals that are included that I'll be sharing on the call, on the next call that we just received that last night, but maybe I might be able to get that for the Q&A at the end. Now the travel expenses, of course, are not included. So basically anyone that, anywhere in the world, not just in HKI market, but anywhere in the world, anyone that sponsors 2 people that purchase that BB168 package for $21.99, anyone has their accommodation and meals looked after. They just have to look after their flight to Hong Kong. Now, all orders are in mainland China, HKI. Their orders are filled and shipped to members in HKI from LifeWave Fulfillment Center in Hong Kong or HKI. Now, commissions will be paid through the LifeWave branded Paylution Visa logo card. And the great thing in this market about that Paylution Visa logo card is that the leaders can actually, that have commissions on that card, they can use those cards to help other members make purchases. Okay, so that's really valuable. And obviously, as new members get their card earned commissions, they can use that card to make future purchases as well. So that's a really attractive benefit in the market for the fact that LifeWave has this Visa branded logo card. Okay, I think we'll open this up for questions. Any questions? Gord Thompson, you had a question. Let me see if I need to. Okay, if anyone has any questions, please just put up your hand.
Jimmy Wan has a question. He actually said HKI, he wants some clarification. HKI means China?
Mainland China, yes. Even though Hong Kong is a part of China, the laws are a little different. So HKI means mainland China.
Okay, so, to clarify further, he said, so he means we can enroll people in China.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, the reason this method is used because the law in mainland China prohibits MLM. Okay, but through this method, e-commerce online shopping method, that many other companies have used over the last 12 years, we're able to market into this country.
And then he also had a question for clarification on the compensation plan. If you're enrolling people in China, is the compensation plan different?
The compensation plan is the same, except there are currently no packages that will be triggering wave bonuses. So there's strictly those 3 packages that I just showed you on the PowerPoint, and so. In that case, there's really no change in the pay plan, but we don't have packages that trigger the wave bonuses.
And then we also have a question regarding how the products will be shipped.
Larry, can you handle that?
Sure. The product will be shipped by our LifeWave Fulfillment Center in Hong Kong / HKI. So usually it will take about a week to 10 days for people to receive it, but depend on the area they are living, and if they are living close to our fulfillment center, it's going to be about 2-3 days. So normally I would tell people around 1 week they will receive the product after they place the order in our system. And you can find HKI country code in our system right now. You can find both, actually, Hong Kong and HKI.
Right, so somebody can sign up today.
Yes. And they can put in their address in mainland China in the enrollment forms. Then our fulfillment center will download the orders and ship it to them. Any other questions?
And we had another question regarding the products that come into the package. So will additional products be available in this market other than the patches, and what products are specifically in each package?
Yes, we will have other products for this market, maybe SATA, but right now we will add the package later. Basically, still the Gold Business Builder and the Business Builder 168. Because in this market, we would like to keep it simple and depend on when the new product will get into Hong Kong Fulfillment Center.
Okay, we have another one. How will the enrollment form, what language will it be in? Mandarin, Chinese? Will people be able to fill it in English or Mandarin?
The back office is 100% Chinese, and people can fill in the application, all their information in Chinese, simplified Chinese or traditional Chinese. Either way is fine. For mainland China, usually they use the simplified Chinese. Our system are able to accept the simplified Chinese characters.
And we've had a request if this PowerPoint could be emailed to the attendees after the presentation so they can review the requirements and the different enrollment kits, if that would be possible.
David, that's your call.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I can do that as long as I get permission. That's fine. If anyone that would like that mailed, just please send me an email to djumper@gmail.com. Now, this market is probably, easily the largest market in the world, and even the way we'll be marketing through e-commerce, online marketing. We've seen other companies operate this method. They've been doing, several $1 million a month consistently for many years, sometimes per week. So, a lot of potential.
Okay, another question. If I enroll 1 diamond in my team, this new enrollment will not trigger the WAVE bonus for me, even if I'm in Europe and qualified for the WAVE bonus.
If you, right, there are no diamond or platinum packages sold in HKI. So because of that, there's no WAVE bonus packages for anyone to purchase. In the future, if a diamond package is added into that market, then WAVE bonuses would be paid out. But right now, they're not being offered there. For the Chinese market, the Chinese really like the fast income. Okay, so the $500 up front to them is very important, and that will move your business very fast. So it's a good trade-off. and also just for simplicity's sake. 3 packages. You know, they don't have to worry about the auto ships with these packages, and the qualifications, are all met, especially with the BB168 package. So everything is very simple, and they can earn very large money up front. And there's a lot of BV also going into the binary up front and monthly. So that's this is going to be really significant, and it's going to get the Chinese market rolling very quickly. And they're more excited about making a lot of money. I mean, they're very money driven there in that market, more than product driven. So that's the most important thing.
And here's another question for you. What happens after the initial period purchase of the packages is over for the Chinese member in, say, 6 or 9 months?
They'll simply purchase another one of the same packages, right? Right, Larry?
No, not the enrollment pack. We also have the maintenance builders pack, MP2 package, which will qualify them for 6 months. They can purchase that.
Right.
And which is the 5 months 3 pack, total about 15 pack. Then they will but company will give them 1 month free for the qualification. This way they save on the freight, and and because of the credit card issue in China, so we have to make it very simple.
And Gary would like to know, will product and pricing be shown in English? Will you be able to click on China or HKI in the registration drop-down menu?
No, it will only be in Chinese. Oh, let me see. I think in both Chinese and English. Let me double check on that. It should be both, I remember. Because most of the people over there in HKI, they don't speak English. That's why we need to offer the Chinese language. You can log into your back office and just choose HKI as a country. Then you will see the enrollment package.
So it's just Chinese, Larry?
I'm still checking. I'm not into
Okay.
my back office.
Okay.
I remember we have both. HKI, continue. Yeah, we do have both. The first package is Business Builder 168. The second package is Business Builder Pack. And the third package is Gold Variety Pack. And we have the third choice is Enrollment Starter Kit, $25.
Larry, could you please repeat that? Because your sound was kind of cutting out there. I'm not sure if everyone heard you.
Okay, the first package is you see is the Business Builders Pack. That's in English, but after the English there's a Chinese name on it. Also in each package we have a graphic. That's all in Chinese. And the first package is Enrollment Business Builder Pack 168. And the second package is Enrollment Business Builder Pack. The third package is Enrollment Gold Variety Pack. The fourth is Enrollment Starter Kit. That's $25, no product. Is everyone clear on this? Based on my experience in this market, most of the sales, most of the people will purchase the business builders 168 package.
When an HKI distributor runs out of product and reorders another pack, is the PIB paid again?
No, not PIB. Just like our monthly auto ship or personal use, there's no PIB. They cannot. Each person can only purchase once. The enrollment package can only purchase once.
Right. So the maintenance packages do not have PIB.
Yes, same as ours, same as any other market like in LifeWave. The enrollment package, each member can only purchase once.
Also, those maintenance packages, from what I understand, those are available really in any country. So you can, in your back office under orders, you can click on maintenance packages and order those anywhere to maintain your qualification for 6 months. Was it 6 months, and what was it? Just 6 months later, or was there one for 3 months as well?
There's no. I understand. Before we have a maintenance pack 1 and 2. This maintenance pack 1 is each month they only purchase 1 package. Then total will be 5 packages, and he will qualify for 6 months also. But he will only give them 55 BV. And business maintenance pack 2 is 3 packages per month. That's how we calculate it. And for you purchase for 5 months, then company will give you 1 month free activated. So all the product will ship to you at the same time, which people will save the freight. Also, they will gain they will save the freight, and they don't have that much problem to remember the auto ship.
So for clarification, when you reorder, you get only the volume then?
Yes, only the volume, no PIB, just like any other market. Only the BV.
And then we had another question regarding having or hosting a business opportunity meeting in China. Would you recommend hosting one there or having one online, just an online presentation?
My recommendation is, because of the law in China, my recommendation is don't hold a meeting in mainland China. You can hold a meeting in Hong Kong, and you can do it online. And I plan to do the webinar for the training online.
Right. So no meetings in mainland China.
Yeah, one-to-one is fine. Okay. I also don't recommend you go into the market. You try to recruit the people you don't know before. My recommendation is start with your own. Start with the city you live. Chinese are everywhere. Okay, and they all. If the people are from mainland China, and they all have contact over there, and you just teach them how to do it, they can go back to do it.
And David, since Larry's sound is kind of cutting out, we had a request for you to repeat what he said about hosting business meetings.
Okay, in mainland China, you cannot run any opportunity meetings. You can only run opportunity meetings in Hong Kong. So in mainland China is strictly online, or people there can meet one-to-one, but there cannot be any meetings because the multi-level marketing there is not allowed. Okay.
Okay, we have another question. Do we already have some members in HKI?
Oh, just few. Just less than 10. So it's a brand new market for everyone. Can you hear me?
I'll repeat that. There's just a few, probably
Yeah.
less than 10 members. So it's a brand new market for everybody.
And what is the focus for this market? Money or the product?
Money first. Right, Larry?
This market is a money-driven market. It's opportunity-driven market. It's not a product-driven. But a good product is also important. That will make the business much longer.
I'll repeat that just in case. So it's a money-driven market. It's an opportunity-driven market. However, the product, obviously, a great product like LifeWave products are important to them, and but it's definitely money-driven.
And do you recommend that in our written presentations we call it HKI and not China to ensure the business?
Yes.
Larry? Yes, absolutely. In this market, in the HKI market, the network marketing leaders, so to speak, over there, they understand how they need to operate. This isn't anything new. This is, they've been operating this way for the last 13 years, 12 years. So they understand there's no meetings. And so it's done discreetly. Basically in that market, everybody is simply purchasing product for themselves, and they're referring other people online, and that's how it's done through e-commerce.
And what does HKI actually stand for?
Larry?
We don't know. That's just the country code. Okay? Just the country code we set up. There's no special meaning for it. HKI representing mainland China. That's all we need to know. David, do you want to repeat that?
Yeah, I'll just repeat. Larry said it doesn't represent anything specifically. It's just the country code for mainland China.
Will other Canadian Chinese know what HKI means?
Not necessarily. You need to inform them what that means. It's not a universal acronym for China. It's just something that LifeWave is using on the as a country code on the pull-down menu.
Jimmy Wan says it's secret code.
Right, right.
Are there any other questions? Regarding recognition, will people in China not be able to show off?
Larry?
They can show up in Hong Kong. I don't think we will do any recognition in mainland China. Most of the companies are doing their big meeting, training meetings, everything, either in Hong Kong or Macau. And we might, since we have a Taiwan office, we might plan to do some here in Taiwan also. That's in the future. Basically, will be in Hong Kong and Macau recognition.
Okay, so no recognition in mainland China, no meetings there, no company meetings. All recognition will be done either in Hong Kong, Macau, or Taiwan.
Right.
And Samuel would like to know, is the launch in Hong Kong in November mainly for HKI or for Hong Kong? Or, yeah, that's right.
Right.
For HKI or Hong Kong?
It's for HKI. The Hong Kong market has actually been open for a while.
For several years already, but no one ever goes over there to develop the Hong Kong market. Because based on what I understand, Hong Kong market is not a big, it's a small market, and if we don't set up in HKI, people were not interested to join. Just like I live in Los Angeles, same situation. There are about over 1 million people, population from HKI live in Los Angeles. But if the MLM company does not set up the HKI market, people are not interested to join.
We have another question regarding Matrix 2. How can members in HKI go about purchasing Matrix 2 products?
Larry?
Go ahead, David.
No, go ahead.
That have to decide by the company and when they will ship the Matrix 2 to Hong Kong Fulfillment Center.
Right. They asked that we focus on what's available on these 3 packages in HKI, and there's really going to be no discussion about further products until they're available. So it's strictly these 3 packages for now. Plus the maintenance packages.
because LifeWave patches are based on the Chinese medicine, and most Chinese is easier to accept the patches, especially after you demonstrate the patches. It's very easy for people to accept. Meridians, acupressure points, all those. I'm very familiar with most Chinese.
Betsy, was Larry clear on that?
It was still a little vague. It was cutting out a little bit. Could you maybe repeat the main points for that?
Sure. One thing Larry mentioned is that the Chinese people are very familiar with acupuncture. So the patches are something that are, they can relate to very easily. And so it really is a perfect product for that market. I think that was basically the gist of that, right, Larry?
Yes. And we have, based on experience here in Taiwan, and we also have a lot of protocols in Chinese printed in booklet. We are ready for the market.
Right. Yeah. Larry just mentioned, they've got, already a lot of material, available, in Chinese because of the Taiwan market, and regarding patch placement, etc.
And testimonials.
Testimonials.
Yeah. Recently we print a booklet, and our distributor here print a booklet with 38 testimonials, everyone with the pictures and the signature and the story. It's pretty good, and it works good too. If anyone interested, I can send. You can buy from. I can buy it from the leader who printed and send it to you.
And Gary would like to know, can a copy of this booklet be made available to us?
Yes. Yeah. It just.
Let's say yes, but they are in Chinese though.
If anyone would like a booklet, you could send me an email. I can forward it to Larry. I mean, there's obviously there'll be a cost involved, but you can send it to djumper@gmail.com. I can forward any request to Larry. Larry, what are the costs on those booklets?
$3 per copy, including the shipping, including the freight. US dollar.
And Samuel would like to know if there is a specific section on the LifeWave website for the HKI market.
I don't think so.
And what do you mean by specific section?
Officially, LifeWave are not doing business in mainland China.
LifeWave ships to mainland China.
Just like any other company too,
So for clarification, Samuel said that means referring to the packages.
Well, if somebody simply clicks on join or sign up and chooses HKI, they can see the three packages.
And Jimmy would like to know, do we have any support in Hong Kong if we go there to open up the business?
Larry?
LifeWave does not have the office in Hong Kong. Okay. LifeWave Taiwan office will provide the customer service for the HKI members because we are in the same time zone and we speak the same language.
So just to repeat that, the LifeWave doesn't have customer service or an office in Hong Kong, but
Correct.
but the if anyone needs support, they simply can call the Taiwan office because they speak Chinese.
And just for clarification, if we did go to Hong Kong, you could hold a meeting there.
Yes.
Yes.
Jimmy says, thanks for the clarification.
You're welcome.
Any additional questions? Gary says, great job, very informative.
Glad we can help. And you know, if anyone has any further questions, feel something wasn't answered well, shoot me an email, djumper@gmail.com, and I'll try to get an answer for you and include it on the next webinar.
One more question. Samuel would like to know, is Matrix 2 available in Hong Kong for their members?
In Hong I'm not sure. Can you answer that, Larry? I'll be right back.
Before our HKI fulfillment centers started, all the Hong Kong order was filled from US and shipped to Hong Kong directly. But right now, based on what I understand, the order for Hong Kong will fill by the same fulfillment center we just set up. So currently, I don't think you will have the Matrix 2 available in that market.
Sorry, I'm back.
I'm sorry, Larry. I don't think we got the answer for that. Was that a yes or a no?
I don't think so, because Matrix 2, I don't even see it in the Taiwan shopping cart. Yes. So
okay, so not right now, but
it's a no.
Okay. Thank you. Any additional questions? I think that might have been the last of them.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for joining us, and wish you all the best in the HKI market. And thanks a lot, Betsy, for hosting the call. Appreciate your help.
No problem. My pleasure.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Betsy.
Thanks, Larry.
Thank you.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected.